Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the Wolf again. And today, I bring you a bit of a special. Little bit of a chat, you know? Destiny 2 rant. Alright, let's get straight into it. Now, as most of you know who've played with me, I am a... Oh, shit, why am I recording vertically? I'm so sorry, laptop users. I am a Titan user. As you know, the Titans won the Guardian Games, proving that we're the class that actually gets shit done. Oh no, I cussed. Wait, I don't even get monetized to begin with. Why am I getting worried? I'm here today to talk to you about the Cerberus. Now, recently, in a few Crucible games, and also custom from my girlfriend and my broski dragon, who I want to slap with a fucking tuna fish for being a whiny little bitch, I am gonna talk about Cerbs. Now, to get on to the basic facts and understanding of what this gun does. Beef jerky. Good protein. Teriyaki. This gun is a shotgun put into an auto rifle. Now, its specialities is it shoots from 4 barrels. Now, this gun at long range will only do 19 damage, and that's only on direct red dot sight hit. Red dot sight being your little reticle right here. And it'll only do 19, as it'll be this primary barrel right here, hitting its target. Where Cerberus excels is mid-range and close range. And a majority of Destiny 2 players don't use this gun because they can't. It's not I'm a hip fire and hit every shot type deal. Cerberus is an accuracy weapon. You see, if you fire this gun from the hip, you're gonna miss normally every shot in Crucible, because you have things like Hunter's hitbox and Warlock's hitbox, which are the size of a fucking pebble, via Titan, who's paying homage to the Michelin Man. But when you aim with this gun, its fire focuses down. For example, see right here, aiming reduces the spread of its projectiles, meaning you're going to get a lot more range out of it. While aiming with this weapon, it goes from close to mid-range and close range. And trust me, Cerberus is the king of close-range combat, especially in a firefight. Now, a majority of the community hate this weapon because they think it's weak. And the other majority thinks it's overpowered. But I'm going to go with the part that is weak. This gun is by far one of the weakest weapons in Destiny 2 PvP. In PvE, this fucking thing's a beast. Oh boy, it's a beast. Especially the bosses. No, this weapon has been nerfed a lot. And very rarely buffed. You see, the closer you get to this weapon, the more damage it's going to do over time. Now, of course, I prefer the first variation of the Masterwork, the regular red dot variation, which allows you to go bop, 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 bop really fast. Now, the only time I normally use the second variation is when I'm getting Orbs of Light. At that point, if you read here, it upgrades this weapon to Masterwork, it generates blah, blah, blah. Defeat enemies using the swap. Like this upgrade. Hold X to swap to a tighter close range spread. This makes Cerberus a shotgun. And makes it pure close range. It becomes a brutal monstrosity when you aim with it. It goes from pop 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 to you're dead up close. But I don't really prefer that play style. If I want something like that, I normally stick with the 7th Seraph for close range. But back to the Cerberus. This weapon excels in mid-range combat and close-range combat. If you get right up on someone with this, they're dead. They're dead. Doesn't matter what they do, they are dead. Unless, of course, they're running an exotic that increases some resilience or gives them shield. Now, this gun is the disabler or counter to panic fisters, shoulder chargers, your little warlocks. As I like to refer to it, the Cerberus is the flat cannon to our local warlock AC-130. It shreds flies. If you're in the air with this gun, and this gun's on the ground, you're doomed. I'm sorry, you're just doomed. Especially if they're aiming with it. And no, you have to aim with Cerberus to get good results. I've watched a lot of YouTubers run Destiny, and they hip fire it. In fact, I've played with these YouTubers, and I've utterly shit-stomped them in previous games. Using this weapon, they physically do not understand that this weapon is an accuracy-based weapon. You have to aim with it. And in order for this weapon to be dangerous, it has to land the first shot. If Cerb lands the first shot, it will normally always win, because it's the first shot. The second thing is it punishes our local hunters' bullshit handicap known as the iframe dodge. And now if you don't know what the iframe dodge is, it's an evasive maneuverability that the hunter uses, which negates all fucking damage. But now with Cerberus, because its spread shot package, literally, if you stop aiming, turns that area into a shrapnel mess. Meaning, their iframes don't work. Cerberus is great for countering your dodgy hunter types. Now that you hear this, it's like, wow, Cerb sounds pretty good. It shuts down the warlock's ability to fly, it shuts down hunters' iframes, and I'm gonna be like, nope. This gun is horrible. The only reason I'm good with it is, it fits how I play. You have to be very calculated, you have to be very patient, you have to be very strategic with this weapon. You have to know your map positioning to a T. If you don't know your map positioning with this weapon, you're gonna hate it. Me, I have a lot of experience playing first-person shooters. Now, my friend Dragon likes to use the Monte Carlo. Now, at mid-range, Monte Carlo will beat Cerberus every time. But at close range, Cerb's gonna kick Monty's ass no matter what. Now, speaking of Dragon, from what my girlfriend has told me, gets 60 kills, has gotten 60 kills and gone 60-0 in a Destiny game on Crucible. Now, I believe her, but I don't think he got 60. Because that would inquire, the enemy team would have been so stupid that they wouldn't notice the guy with a sniper in the background. Now, no, I get very suspicious of Dragon because he rarely misses a headshot. Which I find is annoying because I think if you shoot someone who is using a sniper, it should immediately take them out of aiming. Because it's annoying that they can still aim and pop that headshot. Now, back to the point. Cerberus is a very weak weapon in comparison to weapons like Last Word, Crimson, Hardlight, Monty, Point of the Stag, Devotion, Devour. There are plenty of weapons that put this weapon to shame, but I beat those weapons because most of the Destiny community, sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart. You can see my brain just processing the information. It's like, Anyways, most of the Destiny Crucible community are dumbasses. I'm sorry. I am a Titan. I'm low health. I just ran around the corner and I just stopped. What the hell you think I'm doing? I'm waiting for you to round that corner because I have a shotty and I'm about to fill your ass full of buckshot. And it happens every time. It will work every time because the Destiny community does not learn not to be thirsty, greedy killfucks. Seriously, get low health, round the corner, stop, turn around with the shotgun. 2 seconds later, they coming around that corner, boom, free kill. Right there. Free kill. And with Cerberus, you can still punish while low health. And if you get them in a group, if you get a group with Cerberus and they're all bunched together, that's Cerberus' moment to shine because it's gotta do so much damage. Because it's gonna hit all of them. Now, most of you know from a couple of videos on my stream and on my feed, I'm known for team busting with the Cerb and Tommy's matchbook. Now, I love these weapons because they fit my playstyle. I go in, I do my job, I do bop, 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 I do damage, I move on. What I hate about Destiny, what I hate about the weapons in Destiny, is they're too fucking easy to use. That's why I like Cerb. It takes a bit of effort to use this weapon. That's why I like shotguns. Because you have to get up close, knowing you have no range advantage. That's why I like Cerb. Because it requires you to actually know what you're doing. Unlike Tommy's matchbook, which I just hold and hipfire and hit every shot, or Hardlight, which I hold and hit every shot on hipfire, or Point of the Stag, or any bow, I just two-shot them, and I honestly don't think a bow should be a two-shot. It's a bow and a fucking arrow, and we are future space soldiers who are capable of breaking planets and destroying life itself. And we're immortal. And our armor takes shots that are the definition of missiles. And you're telling me a bow and an arrow is going to bust our armor? But anyways, the majority of weapons are hipfire weapons in Destiny. That's why when you pull something out like this and start whooping their ass, it's like all of a sudden this gun becomes overpowered, but this gun is the ultimate testament of skill. Hell, my friend Dragon tried to use it and found, for some reason, I always kept winning because, 1, I've used it longer, 2, I know what I'm doing with it, and 3, it's not a hip-fire weapon with instant auto-lock. No, you actually have to aim with this. There is no fucking handicap of this has assisted aim accuracy. No, you have to aim with it because it's a spread shot package. Meaning, you have to aim to hit your target because, little known fact, the auto aim or the aim assist mod that you equip on your armor, which increases target acquisition, does not work on the Cerberus. It doesn't. I've tested it. It does not work. This gun requires you to actually manually aim and hit your shots. Now, I've looked at Dragon's mod set with the sniper, and he has target acquisition on every sniper, meaning if he aims even remotely a few inches away from my head, the bullet's gonna just curve and hit. And I hate the fucking auto-aim acquisition bullshit because too many people use it. It is a mod that makes no sense. It takes away from PvP, and it makes no sense in PvE. But I digress. I'm getting off subject. The Cerberus itself, at close quarters, it's king. I'm sorry, the Cerberus at close quarters is king. For skill-based, you have to be skilled to use this, and you have to know your map. You have to know your map positioning. And note, I do have a large hate of snipers and long-range users because I find them a bit, meh, in the brain. Because it tells me that, A, if you get up close to them, they're fucked. Because they don't know what to do, because all of a sudden, that, you can't reach me with your auto rifle, goes from, oh my god, I'm gonna die! And they panic spam, and they panic shoot, and they miss every shot, because they go from aiming to hip fire. And when you're hip firing against the Cerberus who's aiming, you're going to lose. Unless it's Hardlight, which is broken as hell. I'm sorry, Hardlight is just busted. But no. In all aspect of the Cerberus is one of the weakest Crucible and PvP weapons there is. It requires map knowledge, high skill, actual target aiming, manual aiming, I mean, an ass load of patience, and timing. But in PvP, if you're too good with this weapon, it's overpowered. Which is why it got nerfed a lot. Because, well, the hip fire scrubs, who don't know how to aim and have auto aim acquisition on their mod slots, don't like it, and still they don't like it because, well, I don't know. Maybe it just shows them how weak and pathetic they can be, or are. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen when you walk into a enclosed space that's close quarters with the epitome of an automatic shotgun with 31 rounds? Now, 31 rounds doesn't sound like a lot, but it shoots 4 bullets per round. So what's 34 times 31? Simple. It is 124 bullets in a clip. Meaning 10 rounds is 40 bullets. Yeah. That's why the Cerberus beats sweet business. But anyways, I'll let you to judge on the gun. Because honestly, I'm getting real tired of this gun being called overpowered. But the gun's not overpowered. I'm overpowered. Because, well, I'm a Destiny veteran. Destiny 1, I rocked an Iron Banner. And Destiny 1's Iron Banner was hell. Like, that shit was hell. And Destiny 2. Rock Iron Manor, Crucible, fuck Trials. I'm sorry, Trials is a waste of time. But that'll be all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.